There exists a hidden secret that separated the greatest warrior in history from ordinary men, a secret that 99% of men today are far too weak to implement. Miyamoto Musashi fought 60 duels to the death, never lost a single battle, and passed away undefeated at the age of 62. Yet what he uncovered about male vulnerability is shocking even centuries later. Consider carefully what he wrote in his final years. Most men falter because they are enslaved by three forces that silently destroy them from the inside. Once you understand these three destructive habits, it will become clear why so many men remain weak. But before exposing these lethal weaknesses, we must understand who Musashi truly was. The story most people know is only a small fragment of his reality. Musashi was born in 1584, during one of the bloodiest periods in feudal Japan. By the age of 13, he had already taken his first life. By 16, he was widely regarded as an unstoppable combatant. But there is far more to his legend than being a warrior. Musashi was a master of the mind. He meticulously studied the psychology of every opponent he faced, uncovering their fears, insecurities, and inner doubts. Frequently, he defeated them mentally before drawing his sword. A Japanese historian at the University of Tokyo once remarked something chilling. Musashi did not prevail because he was stronger or quicker. He won because he understood aspects of human nature that his adversaries were completely unaware of. This insight transformed his entire approach to combat. So, what are the three weaknesses that Musashi identified? In the later years of his life, he wrote a book called Dokudo, The Path of Solitude, where he exposed the three flaws capable of destroying any man. The first weakness is addiction to approval. Musashi advised, never seek to be loved by everyone. He understood that craving approval is a true addiction. Whenever someone compliments you or recognizes your work, the brain releases dopamine, the same chemical triggered by addictive substances. Like any addict, a man continuously needs greater doses to feel satisfied. This explains why countless men chase likes, comments, or attention. They have become dependent on external validation. Musashi recognized this centuries ago. He wrote, "If you require others' approval to feel worthy, you have surrendered your power. A man without power is merely a shadow." The second weakness is avoidance of discomfort. Accept everything as it is, Musashi wrote. He understood a cruel truth about human nature. Most men spend their entire lives running from reality, avoiding difficult conversations, crucial decisions, responsibilities, or anything that challenges them. Those who flee discomfort become weak, because true strength is born only through adversity. Neuroscience confirms that the human brain develops new neural pathways when forced outside the comfort zone. Men who avoid challenge stunt their mental growth. Musashi deliberately sought difficult situations to strengthen himself. The third weakness is slavery to desire. Musashi wrote that a man dominated by his impulses is not truly free. Uncontrolled sexual urges, cravings for food, entertainment, alcohol, or validation dominate most men, yet they believe they are independent. They are, in truth, slaves to their own impulses. Musashi transcended this limitation, mastering his desires rather than being ruled by them. When a man governs his impulses instead of being ruled by them, he becomes unstoppable. But this was only the start of Musashi's rigorous philosophy. He created a method he called forging through solitude, a practice of total isolation. After his initial duels, Musashi made a decisive choice. He would live completely alone for years. No women, no close friends, no family, no distractions, no emotional support. Why? Because he understood a truth most men never grasp. A man only uncovers his true strength when there is no one left to save him. He trained in remote mountains, meditated alone in caves, and confronted every fear without assistance. During this solitary path, Musashi identified 3 inner demons that prevent men from attaining. greatness. The first demon was doubt, the voice whispering, "You are not enough. You will fail. You do not deserve success." The second demon was addiction, the need for others to validate you, the craving for approval, the inability to stand alone. The third demon was fear, the constant worry. What if I fail? What if I am rejected? What if I lose everything? Musashi waged a relentless war against these demons and he won completely. He also developed an extreme practice called living death. Each morning at dawn, he would meditate and visualize his own death in painstaking detail, the sword cutting through him, blood spilling, life fading away. It may sound grim, but it was ingenious. By fully accepting death, Musashi removed the fear that binds most men. Modern psychology confirms that transcending the fear of death dissolves nearly all other fears. Musashi achieved this, becoming fearless, resolute, and unshakable. After years of this rigorous discipline, Musashi became unstoppable. When he returned to society, opponents described a frightening phenomenon. Before a duel even began, they already felt defeated. How was this possible? Musashi exuded such absolute confidence, such a dominating presence, that he broke his adversaries' minds before the fight began. One samurai who survived facing him described it as looking into an abyss, a man who had completely conquered fear itself. During this period of transformation, Musashi formulated what he called the 5 laws of invincibility. Accept solitude as your greatest teacher. In isolation, you confront your true self. No distractions, no one to impress. Just you and your raw reality. Transform discomfort into fuel. While others flee challenges, use them to grow. Strength is born from adversity. Kill emotional dependency. Longing for approval, validation, love, or acceptance weakens a man. Live as if already dead. Accepting mortality frees you from fear, allowing fearless action. Master your impulses. Total control over sexual desire, hunger, anger, laziness, and any primitive drive. Musashi's ultimate test was the famous duel against Sasaki Kajiro, considered the second greatest swordsman in Japan. He arrived 3 hours late, calmly crafting a wooden sword from a boat oar, while Kajiro waited nervously. By the time Musashi appeared, Kojiro had already been defeated mentally. The duel lasted less than 30 seconds. But the real genius was psychological. After this, Musashi revealed a profound truth. True masculine strength does not come from dominating others. It comes from mastering oneself. During the final 20 years of his life, even though constantly challenged, he never killed anyone again. Why? Because he had transcended the need to prove strength externally. In his years of solitude, he also created the secret code of strong men. They do not need to appear strong. Confidence comes from within. They master patience, willing to wait years or decades for the right opportunity. They are not afraid to admit mistakes or adjust their course. Fragile men need to always be right. They protect and strengthen their vulnerabilities with obsessive diligence. They remain unpredictable, never following patterns others can exploit, always maintaining an air of mystery. But Musashi's darkest discovery was about male competition. He realized that 90% of men are not truly competing to win. They are simply trying not to lose. That is the fundamental difference between predators and prey. Predators attack to conquer. Prey fight only to survive. Musashi became the ultimate predator because while his opponents fought merely to stay alive, he fought with the intention to dominate. He also developed a thought experiment to test his inner strength. He imagined losing everything: his reputation, his money, all his possessions, his health, and even everyone he knew. Then he asked himself, if I lost everything, would I still be strong? The answer was always yes, because he had built an inner foundation so unshakable that no external loss could destabilize him. And here lies the most powerful secret of all. The final truth Musashi uncovered is simple, yet devastating. The difference between strong men and weak men does not lie in what they achieve, it lies in what they can exist without. Weak men crave constant approval, endless distractions, immediate pleasures, external validation, and company to feel complete. Strong men can live without any of this, and that is why they attract respect, companionship, and success naturally. Here is the ultimate paradox. When you stop needing something, you become irresistible to it. Stop needing approval, and people naturally respect you. Stop needing company, and others are drawn to be around you. Stop needing success, and it flows to you effortlessly. Musashi discovered this over 400 years ago, and it remains true even today. Now comes your moment of decision. You can close this video, return to your ordinary life, and remain just another average man. Or you can accept Musashi's challenge and begin your journey of transformation immediately. If you have reached this point, you have already proven that you are different from 95% of men. Most gave up in the first few minutes, but not you. You are seeking true transformation. If you are ready, do this. In the comments, type, "I accept Musashi's challenge." This is your public pledge to your own transformation. Also, subscribe to the channel, because each week, you will uncover the secrets of the most powerful men in history. Remember, weak men seek comfort. Strong men pursue growth. The path of strength is the path of solitude. But at the end of this journey, you will not be alone. You will be complete, a man who has mastered himself.